I live about 7-minute walk. I shouldn't say about, I've timed it. It's a 7-minute walk to R5, which I love. I've been doing remote work for a long time, and I need to get out of my house. I need to not be isolated in my basement. It's a great office. We actually built it right before R5 opened, and I hardly ever use it.
When I first had the thought about opening a coworking space, the dream was really born in creating community and also solving a need that I had of what does a space that's more dedicated to work and focus, and yet also being around other people actually look like.
I was occasionally going into the coffee shop, which is great, but I found that often it's a space that's more of a social space. It's a lot louder. You don't often get a seat and somewhere to sit. Wi-Fi can be questionable from days. I appreciate the intentionality that this is more of a community and not just a space.
Creativity is a perfect balance between chaos and order. And what I found when I was at home, it was way too much order and not enough chaos. And I found that officing at R5 was a great balance between chaos and order.
One of the core aspects of co-working is that it happens in person. And there's a really important factor around that, in that people are more themselves. They're able to read social cues, they're able to read physical cues, body language, and deeper connections are made when people are in the presence of each other.
If you're working for yourself, often you're going to find that you feel like an island. And whether you're, an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, being in a space with other people who are also working, it is motivating. It is going to keep you on track. It's going to hold you accountable in ways that maybe you're not even aware that you're missing.
So I live about 4 miles away from R5. I had worked in other co-working spaces previously, but I got kind of tired of the commute. And so when the opportunity of R5 presented itself, it made much more sense for me to be local. I'm a local champion as it is. I really want to support local businesses. And so R5 being so close, it is a no-brainer for me.
So when I first came to R5, I kind of thought, okay, this will be a good place that I can just be around people. But it ended up that it's almost been like a networking group for me. I've gotten to be able to gain clients and to build my network just by being myself and just by doing what I do every day. And that's been really beneficial for me.
When I describe R5, I describe it as my office, but more than just a place I come to work. It's a place to interact, to connect. I get new ideas. And so it's a home base for me, but at the same time, there are other spaces for those social connections to occur.
As I've been building R5 and hearing the stories of members connecting, it's amazing to hear not just the way that they're connecting in a business sense, but also in a personal sense. Stories of barriers that are broken down, stereotypes that are cast to the side because trust has truly been established and built between individuals. So it's so exciting to watch that happen in a space like this.